Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, Part 2. Your self-opinion matters more than the opinion of a stranger. It's important to keep in mind that our self-perception is considerably more important than the transient opinions of others in a world when social media and public opinion frequently determine our value. Our opinion of ourselves affects our confidence, choices we make, and in the end, how happy we are. Setting our own opinions first helps us develop a strong sense of self-worth that enables us to face obstacles head-on and overcome them. Start by engaging in self-compassion exercises to cultivate a good self-image. You should be kind to yourself as you would a friend. No matter how tiny, acknowledge your accomplishments and appreciate your abilities. Another effective approach is journaling. Record affirmations or think back on times when you were proud of who you were. Furthermore, surround yourself with encouraging people who provide you inspiration and encouragement. Their support can help you perceive yourself more positively and strengthen your sense of value. Recall that although confidence you develop yourself lasts a lifetime, approval from others comes and goes. You build a strong basis for personal development and enjoyment when you put your own viewpoint first. Accept yourself as you are and let your opinion of yourself to lead you to a happier and more genuine existence. Be open to correction. Being receptive to criticism is an essential ability that may result in substantial progress on both a personal and professional level in our development as individuals. Humbly accepting criticism enables us to recognize our blind spots and get insight into viewpoints we might have missed. This transparency encourages a development attitude in which obstacles are seen as teaching opportunities rather than as dangers to our self-worth. Taking constructive criticism to heart can improve our performance and abilities. For example, a writer who is open to criticism from editors might improve their work and create stories that are more engaging. In a similar vein, a team member can foster more creativity and cooperation by aggressively soliciting feedback from other members of the group. It is crucial to urge viewers to look for constructive critique. Seek the frank feedback of coworkers, mentors, or close friends on your work and conduct. This fosters an environment of transparency around you and shows your dedication to growth. Recall that criticism is a necessary step towards perfection, rather than a personal slight. You may turn your faults into strengths if you see feedback as a gift instead of a setback. Accept the process of learning from others and see how it advances your accomplishments and level of self-awareness. A significant first step in becoming the greatest version of yourself is learning to accept criticism. Respect each person's freedom and liberty. Respecting people's rights and freedoms is not only a personal duty, it is a social need that forms the foundation of our society. We automatically defend the freedom of all when we value the freedom of one. This connection between individual and group liberty serves as a reminder that we all have rights, and that pursuing justice is a shared endeavor. In order to promote a climate of equality and respect, it is imperative that viewers be inspired to support social justice. Every action matters, whether it's speaking out against prejudice, helping underprivileged groups, or advocating for laws that protect equal rights. We help create a society that is more just and equitable by giving voice to individuals whose voices are frequently ignored. Examples of the struggle for independence throughout history demonstrate the significance of this cause. From the civil rights struggle to the liberation of slavery, people and organizations have valiantly opposed injustice, sometimes at great personal danger. Their sacrifices serve as a reminder that we must actively preserve and cherish our freedom, since it is not a given. As we consider the value of liberty, let's resolve to fight for everyone's rights. By working together, we can make freedom a reality for everyone, not just an ideal. Show some self-respect. Since self-respect is the cornerstone of our personal integrity, it is imperative that we uphold it in all facets of life. We are more inclined to make decisions that are consistent with our values and beliefs when we respect ourselves. This congruence builds a sense of genuineness that appeals to others and boosts our self-esteem. Setting limits is an important part of developing self-respect for viewers. By defining what is appropriate in our interactions and relationships, boundaries enable us to defend our own interests when needed. Setting firm limits is a potent approach to respect our value, whether that means turning down unreasonable requests or removing ourselves from harmful influences. Consider putting a few tactics into practice in order to develop and preserve self-respect. Begin by being compassionate toward yourself. Treat yourself the same way you would a friend. Regularly evaluate your talents and accomplishments, and don't be afraid to celebrate your victory. Don't forget to partake in values-aligned activities, such as volunteering, following a passion, or making investments in your own development. Recall that having self-respect involves treating ourselves with respect, as well as how we regard ourselves in the eyes of others. By putting self-respect first, we enable ourselves to live happy, purposeful lives based on honesty and sincerity. Refrain from complaining. Relating complaints to others can have an unexpectedly detrimental effect on our mental health, frequently creating a vicious circle of negativity that saps our drive and vitality. When we concentrate on the problems, we often fail to see the opportunities for improvement and progress. It's critical to change our perspective from moping over issues, actively seeking out workable answers. This proactive attitude gives us a sense of control over our situations and empowers us. Gratitude and optimistic thinking may greatly improve our perspective on life as a whole. By focusing on the positive aspects of our existence, we cultivate an optimistic and resilient mental atmosphere. Gratitude may be as easy as writing down in your daily notebook all the little things you are grateful for. Start by figuring out the exact complaint and asking yourself how you may look at it from a different angle in order to reframe negative thinking. Try rephrasing statements like, "I hate my job," to something like, "What can I learn from this experience?" Additionally, look for information to refute negative beliefs in order to counter them. We may create a more positive and growth-oriented mentality that fosters personal development by purposefully refraining from complaining and putting our attention instead on solutions, thankfulness, and positive reframing. Recall that our thoughts create the world we experience. Therefore, let's think positively. The way is the obstacle. The idea that obstacles may spur development and resilience is a potent one that has the capacity to change our lives. Frequently, the challenges we encounter are not only impediments, but rather milestones on the path to individual growth. Accepting this viewpoint teaches us to see challenges as chances for improvement, rather than as failures. This idea has been embodied by several well-known people throughout history. For example, Thomas Edison had several setbacks before to creating the light bulb. His tenacity in the face of difficulty shows us that failures may provide insightful lessons along the way to achievement. Resilience may lead to great successes. J.K. Rowling herself had several rejections prior to Harry Potter becoming a global hit. It's critical to inspire viewers to see obstacles as possibility. By changing our perspective, we let in fresh ideas and perspective. Consider asking, "What can I learn from this experience?" as opposed to, "Why is this happening to me?" To effectively accept challenges, begin by establishing modest, doable objectives that force you to step outside of your comfort zone. When things get rough, try practicing mindfulness and asking friends or mentors for help. They may offer support and encouragement. Through acknowledging that the roadblock is, in fact, the path, we may develop resilience and overcome life's obstacles with more strength. Adversity occurs naturally. Life is full with adversity. It's ingrained in the very fabric of who we are. We have ups and downs on our travels, just as nature goes through cycles of development and deterioration. Realizing that adversity is a normal part of life may help us develop resilience and acceptance, which will make it easier for us to deal with the difficulties that come our way. Stressing the ups and downs of nature serves as a helpful reminder that moments of hardship sometimes precede times of development and rejuvenation. We might learn to embrace hardship as a worthwhile educational opportunity, rather than fighting against it. Every obstacle we face offers us the chance to grow as people, acquire new abilities, and fortify our moral fiber. Consider putting a few methods into practice to help you get through tough situations. To begin with, cultivate mindfulness to help you remain rooted in the here and now, which can help lessen worry about the future. Additionally, effective for processing feelings and thinking back on lessons discovered during difficult times is journaling. In addition, ask for help from family, friends, or licensed counselors who may offer direction and inspiration. Adversity is a natural part of life, and by accepting that fact, we may change the way we see things and face problems with curiosity and resolve. In the end, these encounters help us develop, mature, and see our actual power. In summary, we looked at a number of potent ideas in this video that have the potential to greatly improve our lives. We talked about the value of self-respect and how it serves as the cornerstone of our moral character. We highlighted the importance of being receptive to criticism and showed how change and progress may result from taking constructive criticism. We also looked at the notion that difficulties present chances for resiliency and personal growth, rather than merely serving as barriers. Finally, we recognize that hardship is a normal aspect of life, and that each obstacle may serve as a springboard for developing stronger resolve and deeper comprehension. Finally, we must apply these skills to our everyday lives. We may develop a mindset that promotes development and fulfillment by placing a high value on self-respect, welcoming criticism, looking on obstacles favorably, and overcoming hardship. If you thought this video was enlightening, please contact us. If you want to see more empowering and inspiring videos, please subscribe to our channel. Remember to like and share this video with friends and family so they may also learn from these teachings. With your help, we can reach more individuals and build a community that is centered around resilience and personal development. We appreciate your time, and as always, remember to seize any chance for personal development that presents itself.